At the beginning of the movie, we see Matthew. He comes to Paris from America for his studies. One day when Matthew goes to see the movie, he meets a girl named Isabel there. Seeing Matthew, Isabel says to him, "I have seen you before, you often come here alone to watch the movie." Hearing this, he says to Isabel, "I have been here from America for a few days and I have no friends, so I come alone." Hearing this, Isabel meets Matthew with her brother Theo. These three sit there and start talking, but then there is a fight and the police come there and start charging sticks. These three escape from there. Matthew was very happy to meet these two because now he had found a new friend. After coming home, Matthew writes a letter to his mother. But since he met Isabel, he has been thinking only about her. The next morning, Matthew gets a call from Theo. Theo invites him to dinner at his house. Then at night Matthew reaches Theo's house. Here Isabel makes him meet her parents. At dinner time, Isabel's dad talks to Matthew a lot. But Matthew's whole attention is on Isabel. After dinner, Isabel's mom asks Matthew to stay here. Next morning, Isabel's parents have to go out for some work. But before going, they leave a check at home so that they can enjoy here comfortably. After their departure, Matthew tells them both that I should go to my house now, but they both do not let Matthew go. After this, Isabel kisses Matthew once, along with her brother Theo, and then gets up and leaves. Matthew feels very strange after seeing this. After this, Theo takes Matthew to show his room. Then when Matthew was coming from the toilet at night, he saw Isabel and Theo. Matthew's senses fly away seeing them. Because both were sleeping on the bed without clothes, Matthew's eyes are torn when he sees them like this. Because Theo and Isabel are brothers and sisters, he also started loving Isabel. But Matthew is shocked to see them like this and he goes quietly to his room and sleeps. Next morning Isabel comes to pick up Matthew. Here she comes up to him and starts kissing him. Seeing this, Matthew gets scared because Matthew is only in the underwear and he was afraid that his snake would spread its fur anywhere. After that, Isabel is in front of you, how can you live in front of her without clothes? On this, they both tell Matthew that we are quite the same and therefore we both do not feel ashamed to live like this. After this, Theo tells Matthew that our parents will not come here for a month. So you can live here comfortably. Because Matthew likes Isabel, so he agrees to stay here. Then one night these three play a game. In this game Matthew had to tell the name of the movie given to him. And if Matthew loses this game, then he will have to fulfill their given dare. Then they both act in front of Matthew and tell Matthew to tell the name of the movie. Here Matthew wins this game. Seeing this, Isabel says to Matthew that we were looking for a person with whom we could complete this game. After enjoying, they return from there. But it starts raining when they return from there. And they all get drenched. After coming home, Theo gives Matthew his clothes. And he leaves to get a drink. Here Matthew gets a picture of Isabel from the cupboard. Matthew hides that photo in his underwear.